There's one practice, that if you did it every single day with intention, would change the texture of your entire life. Not eventually, but now. In this video, I'm going to share with you what that secret is, how it works, and some exercises you can do to start enjoying the benefits today. Let's jump into it. If you're new here, my name is Andy Eversole. I've been a hypnotherapist for 15 years, and in that time I've helped thousands of clients remember who they were under the noise, break through limiting beliefs that have been holding them back, and live a life more alive and more fully aligned with who you were created to be. Now, what is this secret? What is this practice that's going to change your life completely and immediately? It's the practice of gratitude. That's right, gratitude, being grateful, thankful, thank you. It sounds so simple, but this practice, when you really shift your perspective, will change your life immensely, completely, and immediately. So let's get into the different parts of what it is, how it works, and I'm going to give you at the end of this video a couple of practices that you can use to start incorporating it into your life right now. Now, you know what gratitude is, being grateful for blessings that you have in your life. But do you really know what it is? So it's a simple shift in perspective. When you focus more on what you want, what you don't have, than what you actually do have, that creates a feeling of anxiousness, a lack. It gives an energy in your body that you don't have the things that you want in your life. Now, it's good to have a vision, have some goals, and reach towards those. But if you can switch your mind and start to focus immensely on all of the blessings, all of the things you already have in your life, that energy is going to broadcast from you and create all kinds of amazing things. So, for example, if you are, wanting to make more money in your life, if you focus on making more money and all those financial goals that you have rather than what you actually already have, all of the roof over your head, the money you have in the bank already, the fact that you are able to get food and handle all those things already, when you focus and shift your focus from what you don't have to what you do have in that area, it changes your system. It changes your nervous system. It changes your perspective. It changes the energy with which you move through the world. And guess what? As you do that, you start to open the door to new blessings. You start to open the door to abundance, to more money coming in, because it's a spiritual concept. But God, we're going to speak in God terms here. So God gives you things in your life and as a steward, because actually none of this is ours. Like none of this stuff, this camera, the banjo, none of this stuff, this house, we're just moving through, we're passing through the world. So anything, any object is not actually ours. Even money, we're just stewards of it. Where money is energy, and we're just giving it based on the value it creates for the world, and we're just stewards of moving it around in the world. And if you're a good steward of what you already have, then God, the universe, whatever the source energy you call, is going to give you more. So, but if you're disrespectful of it, or not thankful of it, it's going to be harder for it to come by, because you're going to have that energy of lack. You're going to have a poverty consciousness. You're going to have a lacking consciousness. When you shift from that to being grateful for everything you already have, all of the people in your teachers in your life that taught you, gave of their life, gave of their energy, gave of their time to help you move forward in your life, to give you principles and foundations that made you a better person. All of the things people gave you. Think about your parents that raised you, when you were a baby and you couldn't do anything for yourself. They fed you, they clothed you, and they took care of you until you were able to take care of yourself. So shifting your focus to think about all of those beautiful things, all of those blessings you have had throughout your entire life, and all the things you have right now. Focus your attention. That which you focus more of, you get more of. So, I see a lot of people say, well, once I am at this point, once I have this much money, or once I do this, then I'll be grateful, then I'll be happy. It doesn't work that way. It actually works the opposite. Once you are grateful for what you have, for who you are, and all the blessings you already have, then you get to those places of joy, of happiness, because you're already in that space. That's backwards. So the truth is things get better when you're more grateful. You open the door to more beautiful blessings coming your way. So this isn't just philosophy, this is neuroscience, you know. You're flooding the brain when you're focusing on gratitude. You're flooding the brain with dopamine and serotonin, the pleasure chemicals that like that antidepressants try to manufacture in the body, which are fake. But when you do this yourself, you're giving your own pharmacy. You're creating your own pharmacy inside your own mind and body. This also activates the hypothalamus, which is going to regulate sleep, metabolism, and stress. So when you're focused in this energy and this gratitude, you're going to sleep better. You're going to be a lot less stressful. You're going to be less anxious, and you're going to be resting in clear consciousness, in thankfulness and gratitude, which just changes the energy all around you. It changes your relationships. People feel that when you are doing business meetings or doing sales. If you are already grateful for what you have and you're not desperate for the next thing, that comes across in the energy with which you speak and with which you carry yourself, and just leads to more success and financial abundance in relationships and all of those things. So one place that you can find out more about this is in the book by Rhonda Byrne, The Magic. So she's the one who wrote The Secret. And inside The Secret, there's this part of the philosophy, and it's actually so powerful that she wrote another book about it, The Magic. And it's really about shifting your focus and creating this energy of abundance and gratitude. And because there's a line from the Bible, it says, whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. So when you are grateful, thankful for what you have, you're opening the door for more. You're being a good steward of what God has given you in this world. And so that's the shift, switching your perspective, being grateful for everything, all the blessings you already have, and then just moving forward and being open to whatever blessings are coming next. So there's a couple practices that you can do that will help you integrate this into your life immediately so you can start feeling this shift. One of the things is to wake up, and the first thing you do in the morning is to write down a list of 10 things that you're grateful for. So in the morning, you're already in this space, in a trance-like state, coming in and out of sleep. As soon as you wake up in the morning, get out your pen, get out your paper, get a notebook that you're going to do this with, your gratitude journal. And each morning, write down 10 things that you're grateful for. It could be you're grateful you woke up this morning. It could be you're grateful you can read and write this down. It could be the sun shining. You're grateful for that. You're grateful for air to breathe. You're grateful for the roof over your head. You're grateful for your coffee in the morning. Anything. You're grateful for your partner, your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your parents. Any of the people, any of the things, any of the beautiful blessings God has provided in this life. Write those 10 things down and focus on those. Meditate on those. Dwell on those things. Do this every day. 10 things, focusing. That shifts your perspective towards gratitude. Another thing, write it at bed, right when you go to bed. Rhonda Byrne talks about this in the Magic book, is to have a gratitude rock. Or some object that you can hold in your hand and think about the thing that you're most grateful for that happened in that day. So that gets you to, as you lay down to sleep, to focus and to pick out all of the amazing things that happened in the day. And when you do this over and over, you start to think, wow, so many incredible things happened today. Which one? And what you're doing is really just focusing on each of these beautiful things that happened in the day. Because the truth is, life is a miracle. And when you focus on the miracles, the little miracles that happen every single day, your consciousness is going into another place. It's shifting, and you're opening up a bountiful, abundant, beautiful, loving energy. And that carries over into conversations you have, and the way you treat people, the way you treat yourself. So, 2 practices, 10 things in the morning you're grateful for, and then before you go to sleep, gratitude rock. Think about the most beautiful thing that you're grateful for that happened in that day, and go to sleep in that relaxed, peaceful nervous system. You're going to sleep better. You're going to dream better. You're going to wake up excited about creating new, wonderful, beautiful things. So this is an incredible practice, probably the most powerful shift you can make in your consciousness. I've been doing hypnosis a long time, working with myself, working with thousands of clients, and shifting your perspective towards gratitude can just change so many things. Anxiousness leaves, bad health leaves once you're grateful for your health. The people in your life are attracted to you, and you create all kinds of new abundance and financial beauty in your life. So switch what you don't have to what you do have. Grateful, thank you so much, God, universe. So thank you for watching this. I hope you've gotten something out of it. If you want to join us in my online community, Temple Transforma, that's where we do the work of becoming more fully alive and integrating these practices into our life daily. The link in the description for Temple Transforma. And if you want to just work with me directly, there's also a link down there. We can work with hypnosis, shifting your perspectives, and helping you just break through any mental barriers you have to live the life of your absolute dreams. And yeah, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you take from this video and what you want to learn more about when it comes to the subconscious mind, when it comes to creating the life that you know you're destined for. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.